Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA continues to be in this broadening channel. This is not a channel that I personally would recommend to trade in. Those broadening channels or broadening wedges, again, it could be a leading diagonal. Here, for example, in this wave 3 to the upside, yeah, this could, for example, be the orange count in a wave 1 of 3. But again, for that, I need to see 5 waves up to confirm that, which would then form the first wave of the third, and then it would be possible to scale into the wave 2 of the wave 3. Yeah, so for example, that we get these 5 waves complete, that's a wave 1, and then we get an ABC down, that would be a wave 2, and that's another scale in area. So that's a possibility, but as long as we don't have 5 waves, this is extremely unreliable. Yeah, broadening wedges or broadening leading diagonals, any diagonal is difficult to trade and just not reliable, also in terms of Fibonacci extension. So I would, for further clarity, want to wait for 5 waves up at least. Then we have a trade setup in the wave 2 long, or possibly if we break down now with only 3 waves up, then we could have the situation that all of this was just an A, B, C pattern, that this is, as highlighted in blue, an A, B, C structure. Critical level here for me would be the break below the, where's that level? Yeah, it would be, if we now come down and lose and take out the wave 4 low, which is this one here at 33.2 cents, at the same time break out of the wedge to the downside, then it's very likely that we are in this C wave. And then we have an A, B, C, that this was only an overshooting B wave. So with only the 3 waves that we have here at the moment, and we break out of the wedge to the downside, it's probably then the C wave. Yeah, it looks quite impulsive already what's coming down here. And that would indicate then that this wave 2 was probably not finished. And then we need to see, because this is an overshooting B wave, is it basically a running flat where we find support here in the green support area, or is it going to be an expanded flat, which is the more likely one, where we will drop below the support area? Again, here then, anybody who wanted to trade this could, for example, try to scale in here again, but set a stop loss below the box. And if that breaks, we will come down quite a bit further. If I can see that coming, I will make you aware of possible targets here. We would then probably, I can already give you some ideas. We would probably then come into the region between 29.3 and 26.2 cents for this C wave. Yeah, so that's the other possible trade setup. There's basically these 2 scenarios here. Again, as long as we're in the channel, you could say we're focusing here on higher in a 5th wave, but as soon as we break out of it, I'd be in favor here of the C wave to the downside. They are basically the 2 scenarios. But also ADA makes a really good impression here recently, did start to perform really well, and I can only outline and explain what I said in previous videos about other coins as well. Certainly quite bullish momentum here at the moment. It rallied all the way up to 37 cents. In terms of the target here, this is not unexpected. We talked about a correction starting to the upside down here, pretty much exactly down here at the time we had a descending wedge down there, and said that this correction could start and could be quite substantial. I'm talking about a correction in a larger downtrend. We already anticipated it here. That was a little bit too early, but it was not much lower that we started this. So, and this is still possible that all of this is just a corrective wave pattern within this larger downtrend. So basically it could be a wave 2 to the upside, come down in 3 afterwards, move up in 4, come down in 5. That's still possible. What I'm going to say is that at the moment, all we have really, we don't really have a complete impulse to the upside yet. Now again, you could argue this was a wave 1. In an alternative, I could also say this was just an, like for example, we've had with AVAX, that this was a wave 3 high, this was a 4, this was a 5, and we get another 4, 5. but we will be able to see that as we go. At the moment, it doesn't make a great difference. But yeah, we just haven't seen enough price action to confirm, for example, a bear market low. That's what I want to say, really. We haven't even broken above this wave 4 high. And yeah, therefore it's too early. But what we can say that as long as we are following here the count, which we're doing at the moment, and as long as we are holding these support areas, yeah, as long as that's the case, we can focus here still also on higher with ADA. And yeah, I think the rally here is also probably not over, but at the moment we're looking here at a correction, at a pullback. As long as we stay in the channel, 5th wave up expected. As soon as we break below the wave 4 low here, we probably come down and find support either here in the green box, maybe sort of around the 31.5 cent level, or if we break this box as well, then we will have a deeper C wave, which I gave you the levels for as well. So it's very important at the moment to have the risk management in place. Yeah, we can trade level by level. As one of the boxes failed, then you have to look at the next support level, right? And but it doesn't appear currently that those rallies also for the altcoins are finished yet. What I wanted to say that again is that yes, this rally was expected, but I have to say it was expected in a different structure. I did expect a more clear ABC structure. This is way more impulsive than I anticipated it down here, which means we need to challenge the bearish scenario here, but it's just too early to do so. So what I need to see more structure and more upside. Yeah, at the moment, I know for some people those, let's say, micro counts are a little bit confusing maybe, or some people are only interested in the longer term wave count. Now, in the longer term, nothing has changed. Yeah, at the moment, we haven't really changed the daily trend, so the trend is still down. When that changes, however, we can make the call that the bear market low is in. At the moment, the lower level count here certainly shows an impulse. That's why it's so important to follow that. And as those support levels are holding and we're pushing further higher and higher and build those larger structures, then we can at some point make the call that the bear market low is in here. Okay, and that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. If you like to support more crypto online, check out our stake pool, ADA stake pool. If you want to earn passive ADA with your ADA, you can find the link for that in the video description. Takes you to our stake pool, and there's also a video how you can actually delegate to the more crypto online stake pool. Your support would be highly appreciated, because delegators are going up, but we could do with a little bit more delegations in our pool. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.